Today we're going to be talking about villagers, and as much as I hate them, they are actually the best source of emeralds inside of the game. But there are a few villagers and a few trades that actually stand out above the rest, and that is what today's video is about. We're going to be taking a look at the top trades of villagers to get the maximum amount of emeralds possible. I guess, in a way, this is an emerald farm. I may actually put this as part of the farming guide series that's on my channel. First up, we have the farmer, and the farmer is probably the most overpowered on this list just because he has 4 significant trades that you can use to get a ton of emeralds in Minecraft. First off, he has the potato trade, he has the carrot trade, he has the pumpkin trade, and he also has the melon trade. He has 4 very easy, very farmable items that you can use to get emeralds. Next up, we have the shepherd, and this guy admittedly is one of the harder ones to get a very good trade out of. But if you do happen to get lucky and roll a good villager, then you can get some very, very easy emeralds. Most of what this guy wants is different wool colors as well as different dyes. Wools are very easy to get in Minecraft now because you can shear sheep automatically with dispensers. So, set you up a couple of different wool farms for the colors that he's asking for, and then go and get yourself some dyes, and you'll get a ton of emeralds off of this guy. For instance, this black dye, you can set up a squid farm like I showed in yesterday's video of the farming guide, and trade in all of that black dye for some easy emeralds. Also, if you happen to have a flower farm in your world already as well, he also does trade those dyes for emeralds as well. In this case, he's selling some magenta dye. Nice. Next up, we have the Cleric. The Cleric is one of those that is consistent. No matter what Cleric you get, he pretty much has the same trades, making him very, very easy to roll. Go ahead and access this guy's inventory and you will see that he has a rotten flesh trade, making him very easy to farm those items. You can find a zombie spawner, set up, and use all of the rotten flesh from that farm to get emeralds. You can also trade him for gold. You can put gold in and get emeralds out. This makes something like a zombie pigman farm super, super useful in order to turn all of that gold into emeralds. And last but not least, he has one more trade, and that is the glass bottle. If you have a witch farm set up, this is like converting witches into free emeralds. Next up, we have the Fletcher, and the Fletcher is kind of famous for having the easiest trade in Minecraft, and that is sticks. He will trade you 32 sticks for 1 emerald. This is by far the easiest trade in Minecraft, but he also has a couple of pretty good trades on top of that. For instance, he has a flint trade where you can use a Fortune 3 shovel to go and obtain a ton of flint in an ocean or a gravel mountains biome, something like that. Get yourself a ton of flint and turn that into emeralds. Also, he does offer a string trade, which means you can set up a spider farm, go and trade all of that string for emeralds, as well as another very easy one, feathers. You can set up an automatic chicken cooker, like what I've shown on my channel, and that does have a byproduct of feathers that you can trade in for emeralds. Next up, we have any of the smiths. Any of the weaponsmiths, armor smiths, anything like that have some really good trades on them. This guy is a weaponsmith, and he offers a coal trade, an iron trade, as well as a flint trade. The flint trade we've already went over. You can go to a gravel biome with a Fortune 3 shovel and get a ton of flint. As for the iron, if you set up even the most basic iron farm these days, you can get a ton of iron that you can trade in for emeralds. As for coal, this one's a little bit more tricky, but if you set up a wither skeleton farm, then you can get a ton of coal that you can once again trade in for emeralds. And last but not least, we have the Stonemason, and the Stonemason is probably my favorite one shown in this video. He has such easy trades to get even for very early game players. If we go ahead and access his inventory, you can see that he offers a clay trade, which, if you happen to find a swamp in your world, clay is plentiful, so you can use all of that clay to turn it into emeralds. Another one is stone. Stone is so easy to get if you have Silk Touch as well as a Haste 2 Efficiency 5 beacon setup. Stone is plentiful, so you can get a ton of that and turn it into emeralds. And last but not least, you can trade diorite, andesite, or any of the other alternative stone blocks. So diorite, andesite, granite, you can trade any of those for emeralds as well. So this is by far my favorite of the villagers to use because I do a lot of digging for my builds, and that means that I get a lot of this nasty diorite stuff that I can just come and trade for some easy emeralds. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is my favorite 6 villagers to trade with to get very easy emeralds in my world. If you have any other villagers that you like to trade with, let me know in the comment section down below. I want to know if I missed one that has a super good trade that I just didn't think of. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for me today. I do hope that you enjoyed. If you're new around here, be sure to subscribe to the channel because we are going to have another video following up this one in a few days that's going to talk about the best trades for villagers overall. Not the ones that get you the most emeralds, but some of the other trades that are really, really useful to a player. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. You guys have a great day.